Hello and welcome to Rocket Systems YouTube channel. In the previous video, we discussed how we can install MongoDB in our local system. We also created the database collection and we also added the document inside it. Now we are also going to do the same things from the Python programming language. So we will create the database, then we will create a collection, and then we will add multiple documents or the data inside our collections from the Python itself. So let's get started. Now I'm going to use PyCharm as my Python IDE, but you can use any other Python IDEs you want. So I'm going to create a new project and I'm going to name it as Mongo Test. Let's create a new file and let's name it as app.py. Now if you want to connect to the Mongo database from Python, we need to install library which is known as PyMongo. So PyMongo is a library, Python library, which will help us in doing all the operations related to MongoDB from Python. So there are many ways to install the library. You can install it via command prompt by simply typing the command pip install pymongo. But if you are using the PyCharm, you can simply click on File, then Settings. Click on Project, then Project Python Interpreter, and then click on this plus icon and simply type here pymongo and install package. So this is now installed fine. Okay, so now let's start by first importing our package. So we will write from pymongo import mongo client. Now we will use this mongo client to connect to our mongo database. So I will use mongo db and mongo client. So inside this mongo client we have to pass in the URL of our mongodb. So let's first create the URL here. So I'll write mongo URL and mongodb. We are running our Mongo database on the local host, so I will simply type localhost, but if it's running on any other IP, you can mention that IP here. And then we will type in the port number, so 27017. We do not have any authentication for username and the password, but if it has, you will have to type in that username and password here in the URL. So let me just type in the Mongo URL here. Now, once we are connected to the our MongoDB, let's try to print all the database which we have in our MongoDB. So I'll simply type MongoDB dot list database names. Now let's try to run this code first. Okay, so now we can see it's showing us admin, config, local, and test DB. So these are the four database which are currently present in our MongoDB. If you open NoSQL Booster, so we can see that these are the four database which we have in our Mongo database, which means that our code is working fine. We have connected to our Mongo database perfectly fine. Now let's try to create a let's try to create a database inside the MongoDB. So let me just delete this line and I'll simply create DB. And here I'll simply type db is equals to mongodb, and then here we can type the name of our mongodb. So let me type test db2, and once our mongodb is created, we can create the collection as well. So for that we will write collection db dot create collection, and then here we need to pass in the name of our collection, test collection 2. Now let's try to run this code and then we will see whether it's created in our database or not. Okay, so the code has run fine. Now let me just try to refresh it here. So we can see that our Mongo database is created. We created the testdb2 Mongo, sorry, database, and then inside it we created the test collection 2 collection. So if I expand this, I can see there is the test collection 2 collection also created. Now let's delete this and let's try to create. In order to delete this, we can simply drop the database. Yeah. So this is deleted now. So now we know how we can create the database. We also know how we can create the collection inside it. Now let's understand how we can create the documents as well. So I'll simply type here create collection. And now let's try to create the data. So create document. So for document, as we discussed, we normally save all the documents in the JSON format. So let me create a dictionary first. And then let's inside it, let's add some random data. So for example, I will add Andrew, oops, age, let's say 18, and then let's say gender male. Now once we have created the document, we can simply add the document inside the collection by calling this function collection dot insert data dot inserted id. So now this will insert the data inside this collection, which and this collection is present inside this particular database, and there will also be an id inserted along with that, which will be a unique id for that document. Now let's try to run this code. Okay, so this is done. Now let me refresh this code once. So we can see our database is now created. We can also see that our collection is created. If I double click on this collection, and I can see that my document is also created here. I can also see that it has automatically added this object ID. So this is the unique ID of my document, my data. So let's say we have hundreds of documents inside our collection. So each hundreds of document will have their own ID through which we can refer to that document. So in this way, we can use Python programming language to connect to the database, and then you can create your own database, you can create your own collection, and then you can add document inside it. So that's all for this video. In the next video, we are going to perform some CRUD operations on our Mongo database, in which we will create the document, then we will read the document, we will update it, and then we will also delete the document. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe.